Against Kool-Aid. Epic Gabriel, I did not know he played those characters.
That is a huge surprise to me.
I had no idea.
Ken of wow. Like, I just would not expect the Rob main to be like, yeah, I got my pocket Ken. Like,
that's crazy. I never would have guessed this.
Yeah, I mean, just a very interesting lineup. But see how the Ken rolls here. Shoto's got buffed again. Don't know why.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go out there and say it and just vouch for them. They're very great characters. No more buffs needed, Nintendo. Just please have mercy on me.
Please, God. Actually fighting. Like, these are just characters that, it's like strong Luigi. It's just like, you shouldn't fight them.
Yes.
But they're late. Oh, wow. You see Epic Gabriel kind of frustrated in the player cam. I think he thought should have just snapped to the ledge, but he went a little bit too high. I mean, we know how strong Shoto's are, but not really showed off there. I think picking Pac-Man first was definitely the right play in that scenario, just because it seemed to handle Ken just perfectly. That's exactly what he needed.
And I mean, just a lot of these Shotos, they're so hard to fight if you're playing a character that doesn't outrange them, because it's like, oh, hey, what do I want to do? Not fight them. Well, oh, snap. Well, I'm Fox. Like, that's all I do is fight. And it's just like, well, but Pac-Man, you know, like you said, just a really good pick for late, because you can just sit back, you know, throw the projectile, set up the hydrant, really give Ken an obstacle course to come in through.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Expected him to fall, maybe air dodge down, but doesn't get it, and he will perish for it, 57%. Not terrible, and I think this is all sort of a lead up to Rob. He has Rob at the anchor. I think any damage is good damage, and he's just hoping Robot will carry him home. But we'll see. I mean, Toon Link, this is not looking great so far against Lade's Snake.
Yeah, I mean, right now he's got the lead, and it looks like both these players kind of have their main as their anchors here. Laid on. Wow, that
he just did it 3 times in a row. Like,
are you saying he spammed up tilt?
I wouldn't say that, because spamming is banned, as you know, in these events. Very dishonorable. Spamming is mad cheap, and nobody would do that. There's an up
no
throw.
mashing allowed.
Yeah, can you imagine if we had a rule like that? We had to stop the game.
You have to call a ref. Oh, ref, he just threw 4 Paulunairs in a row, but the rule is 5. But for Paulu, it's 4, though, right? No, yep, correct.
We had to put in a clause. Too many inkling back airs. There you go, big up air there, and this is sort of what it comes down to. Both these guys having their anchors as third. So really, this is just a just think of this like it's a one-stock game with a slight handicap for Lade here. Lucina against Rob can be difficult for Rob, but we've seen Rob, the magical robot, can find his way out of pretty much anything.
It's insane to me how popular Rob is in terms of like high-level play. You look at all these S and A tiers, top 32, top 64. The 2 most popular characters are Rob and Palutena. Oh man, what a recovery coming out from Epic Gabriel, and Lade is so comfortable off stage with Lucina. So the fact that he was able to get back on stage, and look at this is practically even here, gets the match out, the up to up air with the incorrect DI, that'll be it. And yes, it is with the rage. It's so hard to know what side of Rob you're on, especially when the Rob is alternating it, because they're controlling their movement too.
Right, yeah. I mean, I gotta be honest, that was just the Rob show.
Yeah.
Ken did nothing. Ken did 60.
Yeah.
Toon Link seemed pretty good. You know, he seemed fine. He got the KOs, but
got
that was really
KO, got the damage, like. But it was really like Rob, the one that took 2 stocks, and
he's
like
the superstar.
Right, exactly. And I mean, that is that's the character I know Epic Gabriel for playing, and Epic Gabriel has been making quite a case for himself this last season and coming into this season. He's been traveling a lot, doing really, really well. So yeah, this young Rob definitely showing a lot of promise. Of course, Lade is PR number 3 in New England, and I think that's something you'll be proud of, because you know when you have 2 top 10 PGR players in your region, it's like, well,
anywhere else you'd be number 1.
Yeah, exactly, like free.
Yeah, it'd be super difficult.
I know Lade has a bunch of different characters too, but it looks like he's just going to stick with the Snake, Pac-Man, and Lucina. Yeah, I don't see a reason why he should switch it up. I did see like the Incineroar earlier on in bracket coming out from Lade, but I think we're kind of in that part of the bracket, you know?
A little surprised to see the switch up though, so now we've got a complete reversal in terms of who and when. So Lucina is starting out here rather than the anchor, and maybe he just wants to sort of close things out with Pac-Man. Has a little bit more versatility in his play against the Rob, can kind of like, you know, kind of keep him at bay if he's losing, and if he's, you know, winning, maybe try to force the issue with the bell. But now we're going to see a matchup I don't believe we got to see before, at least not for very long. It's Lucina against Toon Link here.
Oh, the Nair. And yeah, maybe Kool-Aid just not. This should be the layup for the back air. With the directional air dodge, you have to finish it off. Yes, it does. And Lei going to take a very, very early lead. The Lucina edge guards, man, they're so strong. And the great thing about Lei's lineup is they all do really well for Ken. So I don't think he has to really worry about like when and where his characters are coming in.
That's a good point, yeah. We got Snake against Ken. This against Shoto. I think everybody saw that happening. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can see when somebody. It's fascinating to me that you can just sort of like tell based on inputs what somebody's going to do. So that kind of fall off forward there. I'm sure Gabriel was a little bit ready for it. There it kind of looked like he might go for it, but held on to it for just a second. Has the C4 on Gabriel, so he can't chase him into the sky.
Okay, just waiting for it, but the air dodge gets him down to the ground, and look at this big Ken combo. But the grenade stops it.
Yep.
Yeah, I just realized, can I say Ken combo? Because it's like, remember the melee Ken combo?
That's a good point. Very different things.
Yes, it's very, very different.
If Ken Masters get you with forward air, down air, something has gone terribly wrong.
Yeah, like, what is happening to you?
What direction are you holding? There's the footstool into the C4, and now Kool-Aid with a, I don't know. Well, don't die here. Okay, he's good. He's good. I was going to say, he's got a chance here if he could just get maybe like 60, 70%, but you got to remember that's sort of how the last game went. Lucina came into the game with like 50% on Rob, and it didn't seem to matter.
Yeah, gets the reverse. What's the throw? We're going down, and the grenade pops him out of the situation, but he still has to land. And I mean, even if Blade just gets some trades at this point, you know, that's what he wants.
Yeah. 61 here. Yeah, Blade could just hold on to this. Keep stage, throw these grenades, even hitting him with the grenade, not the explosion, but with the dinky part.
Yeah.
I mean, that's still a lot of free damage. The gyro will eventually do it, but he lived all the way to 200%. The Snake giving you excellent value for that stock there.
Yeah, and I mean, Snake's going to be so good at that. Just really, I mean, stock taking and trading that's part of his MO, man.
Right.
Like, so good at that. See if the Pac-Man can finish it off. It definitely felt like Pac-Man, one of Lei's stronger characters on the team, even when it opened up last game. So, but of course, Epic Gabriel. I feel like his Rob is just like clear cut his best character. You know what I mean?
No, whoa,
man,
close.
Jeez, and look at all this damage he got from the single ledge trap. Brought it all the way back. The snipe off stage. Wow, it's enough. What game are we playing that looked like a brawl sequence?